Hey guys, welcome to another SQL tutorial. Last lesson we learned about and, or, and like. I want to save these queries and close them and create another copy of it. So create another copy and call it select query 3. So yeah, basically I just want to make sure that I don't delete all of these queries because it's not easy to make them up from scratch. So the last query we did was we selected all the students whose first names start with J. And now I'm going to talk about the between keyword or a special operator. So rather than just like J, so their first name starts with J, I'm also going to use the AND keyword, which means that they have to satisfy both conditions. And then I'm going to go and their birth date. So yeah, birth date is in between. So between, so what do we have? Let's just put between the 1st of January 2000 and 1st of February 2000. Oh, sorry. 1st of January 2001. So I'm getting students' names that start with J and they have to be born in this year. So let's try that. And there was only one person, right? John, who was born in 2000, January 7th. So let's expand our search a little bit. So go back to SQL and let's make it 1999 to 2002. See if we get a few more students. So yep, we got a few more students who were born between that time. So yeah, that's basically the so what have we done? We've done between. And I'm also going to introduce you to the not special operator. So at all of these conditions, if I put the keyword not in front of any of them, then it reverses the condition. So instead of students whose names start with J, I'm going to get rid of this for now because it might confuse you. Instead of getting students whose names start with J, this will list all the students whose names do not start with J. So if you run that, these are all the students whose names don't start with J. Okay, so you can also do, you can also combine this with everything else we've learned. So let's do and gender is not female. Actually, I'm just going to put not in front of that. So not gender equals female. And if you run that, then it's going to list students whose names don't start with J and they're not female. So only these two guys. Did I do that right? Let's go back to SQL view. Let's get rid of that. So these are all the students whose names don't start with J, and there's only two of them are males. So yeah, it was right. So yeah, let's put that there. So only two people who satisfy both conditions. So yeah, today we've learned a few more things. We learned in between and we learned not, and let's give you guys one more thing. Actually, I'm just going to give you two more things. So I'm going to put these two conditions within brackets. So I can have both of these conditions together, and then I'm going to use the OR keyword, and then I'm going to have another condition. So what's going to happen is it's these two conditions or some other conditions. And basically, if they satisfy either this condition as a whole, so these two conditions acting as one, or another condition, if they satisfy either one of them, they will be listed. So that is the first concept. And second concept I'm going to give you is in, or their first name is in, and then I can put a list of options. So what first names do they have? There's Phoebe, Sarah, Brian. So I'm going to put in Phoebe, Sarah, and Brian. Okay, so let's run it first to see that it's working. So yeah, it does work. So you can see if their name starts with, if their names are Phoebe, Sarah, and Brian, they're going to be listed. The other way they're going to be listed is if they have a first name that does not start with J and their gender is male. So that's basically just Daniel. Okay, so yeah, that's basically everything that I wanted to show you. Hopefully this has helped you a little bit. Thanks for watching. See you next time.